Welcome back, everyone. This is MandoAllDay, back with another video. And in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the remaining two of the Gotham Knights wave. We're going to be taking a look at Batgirl and Robin, or Tim Drake. As always, we're going to look at the figure itself in terms of the articulation, sculpture, and paint, and if it's worth your purchase. But before we get started, make sure you hit the subscribe button to not only to support the channel, but to keep up to date and watch videos like this. So we'll start off with Batgirl. Let's take a look at the box. So this is what the front of the box looks like. The side. The back. The other side. Top. And bottom. And I did get it from GameStop. Now let's take a look at Robin. So this is the front of the box. The side, the back, the other side, top, and bottom. Alright, now let's take a look at each figure outside the box with the accessories. Alright, let's take a look at the figures and the accessories that it comes with. We'll start with Batgirl. So Batgirl comes with the card. So this is the front of the card. The back of the card, and has her accessory right here. Very plain, very simple, not so much detail, very simple design accessory. So with Batgirl, look, there is I'll show you there's something wrong with this particular, either is the figure or the marketing, which I'll show you in a bit what I'm referring to. But let's take a look at Batgirl. So first off, the head sculpture is actually pretty good. I do like the paint. I like the eyes. The hair sculpture is very good. I do like how here little pointy ears, or from the Batman ears, if you want to call it. So the hair is good. The paint's good. I do like the lip gloss on her. So overall, in terms of the paint for the head and sculpture, it's actually pretty good. Head articulation, it does articulate, but mine is a bit stiff. So it could just be mine that's brand new figure, so keep that in mind. The cape, very simple, nothing too fancy or anything. I dig it. Shoulders, articulation, very good. Elbows, they do bend, but it's a bit stiff. Wrist, very, very good. Overall, in terms of upper body's pretty good. Torso, there is not a whole lot of articulation, but there is some. Utility belt, mine's kind of not the best paint job, so it could be just mine, but just keep that in mind. Overall, I gotta say, upper body looks very good. Elbows, knees, articulation is very good. I do like how the texture is right here, on the legs or thighs, I should say. I do like how the paint is darker on certain parts, and then it's like a lighter purple. Really, really cool. What really makes this figure look really good is just that yellow. It looks really, really cool, and I really dig it. I wish the cape was a little bit longer, but that's just me. Let's take a look at the feet, toes, and ankles. Do rotate a little bit, but they're, again, brand new figure, so mine just could be very stiff because it's a new figure. Now, a big complaint of this figure is it's going to be the legs. So if you look at the legs, right? Yellow, right? Purple, yellow. Now look at the box itself. Hopefully Batgirl doesn't fall. It should probably will. Okay, here we go. Notice the legs on the box. It's full painted boot. Take a closer look right there. And then if you look at Batgirl, it's just their feet. So some people were complaining about that, and I gotta say, they do have a valid point, because the marketing shows full painted boot. This one is just the feet, so it is a bummer because I prefer the boot. I think with the full color boot would have been look really, really cool, but I mean, it is what it is. We can't do anything about it. Now, another thing about this figure too for Batgirl is they came out with a Platinum Edition, and I was lucky to get a Platinum Edition. Now, some people will say I'm lucky, some people will say I kind of SOL, but long story short, I went to my local GameStop to purchase Robin, and I asked the gentleman who was working there, do you have a Batgirl? He said, yeah, I have two of them, two different versions. And I kind of looked at him like, what? He had this version, and he had the Platinum Edition Batgirl. So if you don't know what Platinum Editions are, Well, basically, it's like, think of it like a chase figure. And so with the Platinum Edition, it's the same figure. The only difference is, well, one, the sticker, and two, it doesn't come painted in terms of the figure. And obviously the card is different. So everything else is pretty much the same, but it's just the Platinum Edition is just not painted figure. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because some people don't like this kind of version of a chase or Platinum Edition. I understand why, because usually for Platinum Edition or chases, you want like a variant color or something maybe better quality of color, maybe like a gloss instead of like a matte color. That would have been really cool, but for having a Platinum Edition, aka a chase figure, be just gray, it's kind of, I'll admit, it is a bit of a letdown. So, but hey, I ended up getting it for retail for $20, so I can't complain, and I saw it at the store. Hey, no complaints from here, for me. So that's Batgirl. Now let's take a look at Robin. So Robin comes with a card. This is the front of the card, the back of the card, and it comes with one accessory. Nothing too fancy, very, very simple, and just free colored tips. And it comes, of course, comes with a regular stand. Now for Robin, head sculpture I think looks pretty good. The hair is good, paint's good. He's a bit pale. And number two, I noticed in my figure, it could be my figure, I'm not too sure if someone else's, but I don't know if you can see it, but his left jaw is smaller than the right. See the jawline? So even the face too, if you look at the face, his right side or the left side if you're watching the video, it's bigger than the right. It could be just my figure, it could be by design. So if you're purchasing this figure, make sure you look at the jawline, because again, this side looks perfect, and I think this side is an error. So this side is a swollen, so keep that in mind. But apart from that, I gotta say the head sculpture is very basic, paint's good, but nothing too crazy or amazing. Shoulder articulation, good. Or head sculpture, articulation, very good. Better than Batgirl. Shoulder articulation, good. Cape, cool little design. I do like the texture. It's really, really good though. I wish it was longer or more thicker. It would have been really cool, but it does the job. I do like the armor pieces right here. It's green and black. Elbow, very good. Wrist, very, very good. I do like how it's painted black, and you can see his fingers there. So overall, in terms of the arms, very good. Articulation in the torso is non-existent, unfortunately. It is what it is, so just keep that in mind. Legs, again, I do like that textured feel on the legs. I like the color. The paint's good. Knees are very good. Toes are a bit stiff, but I don't want to move it, it might break it, so I'm pretty sure they do articulate. So in terms of the lower body, it's fair, nothing too crazy. In terms of the paint, I'd say it's okay. Nothing really pops, unfortunately, for Robin, but it is accurate to the video game. But unfortunately, again, there's nothing there that really pops and make it go wow. So that is that. Now the question you may have is it worth your purchase price? Now, I gotta say, for me, it is, because I am looking forward to the game. There was a gameplay release, and it is a bit questionable in terms of the gameplay of the game. But that's something else, another discussion. But now the main question is, are they worth your purchase? I think it really depends, man. If you like if you're looking forward to the game, I think it's really worth your purchase. If not, I can see maybe there being a pass or getting it when it's on sale. They're cool looking figures. They're similar to the video game design, which is cool, but nothing, unfortunately, for me, pops. Especially Robin. It's not a bad figure. It's just there. I don't know how to explain it. Nothing pops. Batgirl's cool. I do like some of the colors and paint, but again, nothing there that pops and make it go, wow, this is really, really cool. I think out of the whole Gotham Knights line, and I do have them right here. Hopefully Deadpool. Red Hood doesn't fall. I'll have him lean on something. So in terms of which figure looks best. Okay, this is going to fall. Excuse me. There we go. In terms of which figure looks best, in terms of all four, we got Red Hood, Batgirl, Robin, and Nightwing. In my opinion, probably the Red Hood's the best one. Second best would be, for me, would be Batgirl. Third, Nightwing. Nightwing looks cool, very simple, but that beer belly. And no, it's not a beer belly, but this design, it gives him that beer belly look. And I'm not hating on Nightwing. He looks cool, but that beer belly looks really, really bad in my opinion. And of course, last but not least is Robin. So that's just my opinion. That's just what I think of in terms of all four. Red Hood number 1, Batgirl number 2, Nightwing 3, and Robin's going to be number 4. But let me know what you guys think. What do you guys agree with me or not in terms of which is the best looking figure out of all these 4? Leave it in the comment section below. Let me know actually your opinion. Out of all these 4, which is your number 1, 2, and 3, and 4? Any questions, leave it in the comment section below. As always, make sure you hit the subscribe button to wanting to support the channel, but to keep up to date and watch videos like this. So this includes an overview of Batgirl and Robin from the Gotham Knights video game run, and this completes all 4 of them. And on to the next one.